carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
A gain of 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
They're on 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
55, come on. Mike, 55.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. 300.
To throw is Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
26. 56 to Mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Hey.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. 49, check 49. 30. Mark 55, Mark 55.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a hole.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenbay. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we bad for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he'll find Hall and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third down.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They go play action. Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. First down, Mayfield. Letting one go deep for the end zone. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Equanimous St. Brown.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Washington nothing. To throw again on second down. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step. Hey, 626. Undercut. 555.
Rodgers now on first down. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At their 48-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
56.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He finds Beckham complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 31-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Rodgers again now. Caught on the right side by Adams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14. Washington nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
On third down, Mayfield slings this deep from he's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 74 yards. And Washington able to make this a close game again. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down by
no gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Washington 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards.
Mayfield on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down, Washington.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Washington.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle there to make the grab. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And how about that for just running out the clock? Well, Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Hunt. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Final play of the half. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Well, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. That little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground. And it didn't.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Chase Young in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. Back one. I'm getting out of this. Check, 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 check. Hey, look.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, and I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Greenbay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
The ball carrier.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the 22, Rodgers. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
He takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it.
Now Mayfield lost the football, but fortunately he's able to nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, check mark. Watch it, oh, baby. Come on,
from the gun, Rodgers. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Kareem Hunt.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
3 at the 26-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. The throw taken in by Sims.
Mayfield's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
On the throwaway. It's 3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he finds McLaurin. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
To number 81.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Washington.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
26. Right there, 55.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Reuben Foster charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. I know he's 58.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Get 300. Get 300. Defense. Left guard defense.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 36.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 81.
A big play there. 44 yards. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown.
The point is good.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Packers 42. Washington.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Pick up at 6.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted by
I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd at the 36-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Looking at it from the perspective of the losing side.